Hey guys, Brian here. Went record shopping today after I got off work. One of my favorite things to do in the whole world is get off work on Friday night, go to a local record shop, and dig through the cheap ass vinyl bins, which is what I did tonight. I ended up walking out with a whole bunch of cool stuff, which I will now show you. First thing I got, this is great, surprised it was there, is the Stand By Me soundtrack. Perfect condition. Great album, great movie. It was one of those things I saw. I was like, ooh, I want that. Same with the next one. Roy Orbison's Greatest Hits. Good stuff on it. Mike Roy Orbison. Not on my list of things I was looking for, but I tend to buy mostly stuff I'm not looking for. Next thing I got is Peter Brown's Do You Want to Get Funky With Me? A Fantasy Love Affair. Maybe I shouldn't. There's a naked lady on the cover. I have no idea what this is, but it was 99 cents, and it's a naked lady on the cover. And it's a funk album, I assume. One of my favorite genres of music. Yeah, that's all that I really say about that. Next, I was happy to find this. George Benson's Reason. Not something I was particularly looking for, but I do love the song Reason. So, it's tend to how I pick records most of the time. I find an album that has one song on it I like, so I just buy the whole thing. Yeah, it's a good one. Next up is something that I wasn't looking for, and it's something I don't like. But for 99 cents, I mean, it's Frampton Comes Alive. It's a staple. I don't really like it. Next up is This Side of Paradise by Ric Ocasek. I have not heard this album, but I am a big fan of the Cars, and I'm a big fan of his other solo album. So, hopefully this one's great too. And then got Non-Stop Erotic Cabaret by Soft Cell. This has, this has Tainted Love on it. It's a good song. Again, with the album has one song, so I just have to get the album. Can't say I really know many of their other stuff, but I am into just 80s anything, so I'll probably enjoy it. I also got Caribou by Elton John. I'm not a huge Elton John fan, but I've been buying a lot of his stuff recently. This has The Bitch Is Back. That's a great song. And, I mean, look at that. It's a hell of an outfit he's wearing there. Yeah. Alright, and then something I am excited about that I have been looking for, and I was surprised I found it for 99 cents, and it's a decent copy, at least the vinyl's perfect, is Love It to Death by the Alice Cooper Band. It's one of their first albums. It's their second one, I believe, second or third. It's got I'm 18 in it, Ballad of Dwight Fry, which is my favorite Alice Cooper song, Caught in a Dream, It's My Body. This is a great album. Great copy, great price. That's why I love going to the budget bins, because sometimes you find cool stuff like that. This one, I just now looked at the cover and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a thing. Heroes Are Hard to Find by Fleetwood Mac. I'm not the biggest Fleetwood Mac fan, but I do like a lot of their stuff. It's one of those bands that I have enough of their albums. I'm like, well, I might as well just try to get all of them. And I don't have this one, so now I do. Can't say I know a single song off of it. This one I have never heard of before. It's in kind of bad shape. I don't even know what kind of music this is. I didn't even honestly look at it that well. Anyway, it is Tomcat by Tom Scott and the LA Express. But the reason I got it is this cover. Get it in frame there. Look at that. That is one of the coolest album covers I've ever seen. So I bought it. It looks like it's some kind of... When did this even come out? This came out in... Oh, it doesn't say. But it's got Moog synthesizer, acoustic guitar, Saxophone. I have no idea what that is. And last but not least, uh, David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. One of the few David Bowie albums I don't have because most of the copies I've been, I'm looking at are a little spendy. This one I got for $5, which isn't bad considering what I normally see in price for. It's not in the best shape. The cover, I mean, look at it. It's got ring wear. No tears or anything though, so yeah, it's acceptable. The vinyl's perfect though, so that's great. This isn't my favorite David Bowie album. David Bowie is one of my favorite artists. I've been a huge fan since I was a little kid. This isn't one of my favorite albums. It's great, but not one of my favorites. So when I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go spend $70 on a Bowie record, I'm like, well, I can get Ziggy Stardust or I can get Earthling. Usually go for Earthling over the Ziggy. Sure, I don't have Earthling. Last time I did that was I was looking between this and Outside, and I bought Outside, so that's my favorite Bowie album. And then it was between this and Heathen. I went with Heathen, and then it was this and Reality, and I went with Reality. I'll own a good copy of this someday, but for now, this will be. And that is all the budget bin things I bought this week. I will probably do one of these once a week or so because that's usually when I go do this. I think I'll do a separate video for things I find in budget bins and a separate video for crap I buy online because I buy a lot of stuff online. Yeah. So, besides that, I'm also going to start doing album reviews on this channel, but since I have so many records, I'm just going to randomly pick a couple a week and review them, and then possibly record a quick little cover song version of my favorite song off that album, because this is also kind of a channel I'm going to put my own music on and cover songs and stuff, which there's already a song up. If you haven't, if the whole 14 people that have listened to it, well, one person liked it, that's cool. So, happy Friday. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Bye.